Hello and welcome to your MES lesson. I'm Claire. Today you're going to learn the what and the how of answering questions with will have plus PP. Let's start with what. What are these answers and statements used for? They're used to talk about an action in the future that happens before another action in the future. This is also called the past in the future. For example, I'll have polished my answers before my big interview tomorrow morning. Good. Now let's learn how. How do you use these answers and statements? First, know how to conjugate will have plus a past participle. Let's use the example, finish most of my dissertation before we all hit the town Friday night, to complete the sentence. If you want to talk about yourself, please repeat. Yes, I'll have finished most of my dissertation before we all hit the town Friday night. If you want to talk about me, yes, you'll have finished most of your dissertation before we all hit the town Friday night. If you want to talk about Frederick, yes, he'll have finished most of his dissertation before we all hit the town Friday night. If you want to talk about Jenna, yes, she'll have finished most of her dissertation before we all hit the town Friday night. If you want to talk about us, yes, we'll have finished most of our dissertations before we all hit the town Friday night. If you want to talk about them, yes, they'll have finished most of their dissertations before we all hit the town Friday night. It's very important to memorize this conjugation fluently before you start practicing Video B. Next, really study your vocabulary. For example, I'll have learned how to cook French food before I tie the knot. Rehearse this presentation 20 times by the day of the conference. Wandered all over Rome by the end of my vacation. In order to be a proficient English speaker, you need to understand how to build a sentence and use advanced vocabulary and expressions. Excellent! Now let's review. First, what are answers and statements with will have plus PP used for? They're used to talk about an action in the future that happens before another action in the future. Second, how do you use these answers and statements? You use them by knowing the conjugation of will have plus PP and building a more specific answer with the vocabulary. Well done! Let's move on to Video B to really practice making your own answers. Remember to keep on reviewing your vocabulary. I'm Claire and I'll see you soon.